Alright, I guess the stream has started. That means it's time to rig now. Let me just close this out real quick. And now it's time to rig. Wait, wait a minute. I thought I fixed the outlines on this. Use as many layers. But, yeah. As I was saying, Dora is such a simple design for a character that I don't need to use too many layers. Like most of my models have at least 8 layers because the mouth needs 8 layers to open and close because you need the throat, the tongue, the top teeth, the bottom teeth, the bottom lip skin, the top lip skin, the top lip and the bottom lip. You need all 8 of those layers for a usual mouth to open. But with this one now, yeah, I don't need all of that. I just need uh this line right here. And I don't feel like labeling them. So, yeah, I'm not gonna label the layers. I mean, it's not like the world is gonna end if I don't label all the layers. And plus, since this is such a simple design, I won't need to put too much work, effort, time into it. Also, the original design for Dora is just a stick man with girl hair. So I decided to spice it up a bit. I gave her a bit of thickness. And I looked up outfits that Latinos wear, and I saw a crop top spaghetti strap and what's it called? Jeans. So that's what I decided to give her, which is why she's wearing that. Yeah, I feel like I've seen quite a few Latinas that wear that. So here, and then so for those of you who don't watch as much BFDI stuff as I do, and you probably don't know this, but like when Dora talks, she doesn't really talk. She doesn't even speak actual Spanish. She just goes da 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 like really fast. So I want to try and figure out how can I do that for this model where it's like when she opens her mouth, she opens it a lot of times repeatedly. I don't know. It's fine though. Also, I've said this before in a previous stream, but with how my laptop is, there is an extreme risk that I might move a little too much and then I'll accidentally make it plug out and turn off. So, you're gonna have to be careful of that. What are you trying to say? Are you saying that I'm gonna need to put a mesh on this? Okay, I see how it is. Okay, I will admit it is kind of angled in a weird way, so I might actually, yeah, I probably will have to put an actual mesh on it. Is there any way I can just rotate this? Rotate, please. Uh, um, no? Okay. Or maybe I can. No, that wouldn't work. Because then it just goes like that. And that isn't good. Huh. Maybe I will need other layers for this. I don't know. Jeez. This really has me reevaluating. Really has me reevaluating my decisions. Inoshi 2D isn't supposed to do that. It shouldn't have me reevaluating my choices, whether or not they were wise. Yeah, let me maximize the window. That's bugging me a bit. You know who else is bugging me? Speaking of regular show, did y'all know that Roger Craig Smith has voiced at least 100 characters on regular show? Probably more. Funny thing is, he has also voiced Batman and Sonic. I find that really cool. Also, the shift in voice direction for Sonic Frontiers, it was pretty bizarre, but it was all right. Because even Roger himself brought it up and was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." Because we went from "It's over, Egghead" to "It's over, Egghead," and Sonic Frontiers was a more serious game, so can't be difficult to imagine why they had that shift in voice direction. Yeah. LTV Live Studios said that his birthday is this month, so I'm gonna have to think. Ooh, what can I do for his birthday? I could probably make a funny little animation. That'd be fun. And Yeah, I should do that later. But first, I'd have to ask him when is his birthday, because I don't know. Also, there was probably no point in, yeah, it was probably no point in making this arm it's separate on its own layer. But who cares, you know? We shouldn't worry too much about the in betweens. It's alright. You mean what we standing on business? I'm a big stepper on the ground methods. Also, you know what would be crazy? If Todd sang that one song that Uguay made. How does it go again? Adolf Hitler is my nigga. Put the barrel to his head and pull the trigger. It's my niggas Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. My disabled son is addicted to liquor. He's five and enemy A beats me up every day. Uh, he is a prick, but she got shot in JF Kennedy's face. JF Kennedy's place. He's in the Hennessy face, eating supremacy lace. Dip my balls in some sticky chips and rub it on his face. Hey, I'm chilling with Anne Frank in the hot box. Hey, her secret is that she likes. Not gonna say that one. I have to think this over now. Okay, I think. Wait a minute, while we standing on business. I think that's wide enough. Eh, just like when. Anyways, who said that? I'm a big stepper, underground methods. No music or anything. I'm just doing this. I wonder if anybody's in the chat right now. No? Okay. Anyways, yeah. Let me see what else. Yeah, I have to work on how the talking needs to be. Oh, dang. I, um, um, don't know how this is gonna work. Can I like add more pixels? I mean, more mesh points, more vertices. May I please add more vertices? No? Okay. Alright, that's fine. I just need to figure out how I'm gonna do this because I'm not gonna edit the model and then rig all over again. I'm not gonna do that. Because this model is supposed to be low effort anyway. That obviously won't work. It'd be really nice if I could choose between what's it called? If I could choose between rectangle selection and lasso selection. You know what? She doesn't need to talk. Yeah, no, she doesn't need her mouth to open. It's fine. It's alright. It won't take too much away from the experience. And plus, Dora doesn't even talk that much anyway. I mean, she doesn't blink that much either, but I gave her a blinking option. Put them in here. Alright. I think I can put everything else here too. So now it's time to do the thing. Gonna name it Jiggly. Because I made this model uh um yeah. I made this model with the idea in mind that she's gonna have a little bit of jiggle physics and her hair is yeah, her ponytail or whatever it's called, that's gonna be moving too. Jigglers. I have to evaluate. I should stop saying the word evaluate. I have to rethink this because I don't remember what measurements the guy used. These measurements have to be wrong. I'm pretty sure this was like 7 something. And this was less than 1. Yeah. So we go here. So when this is down here, I have this be all like, yeah, I have that this way. So if that goes thin then down, then it should go wide then up. Man, I don't know. Jiggle physics, not my strong suit. Excuse me. And whoever watching this who said bless you, thank you. Maybe this value right here is what needs to. Alright, where is that other layer? Here it is. this is like that. Okay. Alright, that looks kind of cool. Liking that. I'm liking that. That right there is nice. Say it like that. Look at it. It depends, Rotten Nation Productions. What character are you requesting? Huh? That's my question. Because if you are gonna request something crazy, then I don't know. But it honestly depends on which character you're requesting. I wonder if you're still there even. But yeah, it honestly depends. I might say yes, depending on what BFDI character you want to be humanized. Also, why have you? But yeah, it just depends on what character you're asking me to humanize. Let me check the screen. Let me check the stream to see if this guy is still here. Okay, I don't think that person is there. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do a community post. Wait, hold on. I can probably just check his account like this. Go to channel. Seth Wilson. What? Seth Wilson 5355. Who is this person and how did they find me? I don't think they're still watching the stream, but okay. That's what I'll call it. Then I am going to, yeah, I'm gonna open, what's it called? Gonna open puppet string, right? Check green. Why doesn't his handle work? Usually, when you mention somebody's handle on a community post, it shows like blue text, but didn't work this time. Wonder what's up with that. I wonder why that is. Huh? Huh. That's weird. I'll tell you that much. Very weird that thing working. So here's what I'm gonna do. I blink left. This is gonna be 2.5. And as per usual, I have switched into the Grandpa Paper voice. Hey there, light bulb. It's your old pal Grandpa Paper. Alright, let me read this comment. Alright, so the guy who requested the thing, instead of telling me what he wanted to request, he just said thanks with the blushing emoji. Are you gonna request the character or what? Also, this blinking is kind of faulty, kind of buggy, but it's fine though. It's fine. There we go. That's better. It's just a thing of lag that made it look kind of weird. Anyways, let me see how much of the Grandpa Paper video I can recite word for word off the top of my head. Hey there, light bulb. Wait, no. Let me start it properly. Oh, hey there, light bulb. It's your old pal Paper. Well, nowadays people just call me Grandpa Paper. Don't ask where the accent came from. I just kind of got it, you know? Things just happen sometimes. And accents are one of those things. Paper. Has it really been that long? Yikes. I don't even remember the last time I saw you, dude. Yeah, it's been far too long. It's been far too long. But you know, not everybody stays in touch after a long time. But it is what it is, you know? Well, how's it been with you and OJ? Uh, um, I haven't seen it in a while. I can't remember. Can't remember what he says in there. I haven't seen him in a long time. We went our separate ways. I've been enjoying my life. He's been enjoying his. Oh. Yeah, I've been enjoying my life. He's been enjoying his. And every time I go to Hotel OJ, he's never there. Wonder why that is. Yeah, I haven't seen him at the Hotel OJ either. Well, it's been fun catching up, Paper. Nice seeing you again. You too, light bulb. And remember this one thing. In all my years, I've learned this. You're gonna be here for a long time. Make it a good time. I say that ever since I turned 60. You know, that right there is a solid piece of advice. Thank you, paper. Uh, well, you know what they say. Trees live long, and papers come from trees. So I guess all that age has turned me wise, huh? Yeah, I guess it has. Well, see you, paper. Alright, bye, light bulb. Say hi to paintbrush for me. Will do. Ooh, you know what would have been a really smart idea? If I made Dora's eyes square. If I made her eyes square, then I could squash and stretch them freely, however I want, however I would have wanted. Also, because my laptop is so laggy with all of this, it, you can't really see the jiggle very much. It's fine though. I'm just glad that it works now. All right. Well, I've done what I've decided to do. So I think I'll end the stream now. Bye.